Jack and Dave rolling, boots on the ground. Big Rooster Media making their rounds. Tackling water wars, rights in a bind. Speaking the truth, leaving no one behind.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Dave.
What's up, Klamath Falls? This is Mike. You guys are having a good week so far. Had some great weather last week. So, still not bad this week, but not quite 78 degrees.
You know, we have nothing going in the studio right now. The door's open, the heaters on, the windows aren't open. It's just...
Yeah. It's really nice.
It is. It is. Enjoy it while you can.
Right. Yeah, it's fake summer number, or fake spring number 2, I believe.
Right.
So, yeah, it's not supposed to be horrible, but it's supposed to turn again. And it's kind of a toss-up because we really need water. We need some. I mean, we're not going to build a snowpack at this point in the year, right? It's going to be a rough year. I was encouraged, though. I was out in Lakeview last week and Goose Lake. And, oh, boy, what's the reservoir there? Drews Valley Reservoir. We're full. I mean, full. And considering the time of year and what a mild winter we've had, I was kind of encouraged by that. I know it can evaporate off pretty quick once the weather hits the 90s, but
We'll see. Yeah, I have mowed the lawn this year, but we'll see.
yeah,
I'm optimistic.
I actually had to water my front yard. Shocked. Mowed the backyard. It turns into a jungle. So, yeah,
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
Everything's gonna be fine.
What you got?
All right. Well, KID is they would like to modernize their infrastructure. And so on April 9th, KID is having where you can kind of come in and voice your opinions on whether they should do that or not. So
Like a town hall type?
yeah, it's just basically a public meeting.
Gotcha.
So, and that will be at the Merrill Civic Center. So on Thursday, April 9th from 1 to 2 p.m., public is invited to come out, share their thoughts and perspectives on it. But yeah, that whole canal system is pretty old. It's been around since, well, the early 1900s. So I know that they've added here and there since then, but the primary canal system is well over 100 years old. So I think it would be I think it's probably a good idea. Supposed to modernizing the KID infrastructure would improve water conveyance efficiency, reduce operations and maintenance costs, and improve drought resilience for the local ag community. So to me, it sounds like a good thing. Again, our folks that work in the water distribution system are fighting a never-ending battle from one side or the other. So I definitely understand where they're coming from and where this is needed. The meeting, in-person KID public meeting, again, is Thursday, April 9th, 1 to 2 p.m. at the Merrill Civic Center, Walt Wilson Hall. And I just happened to cut it up. I believe it's 363 West Front Street in Merrill. So, you have an opinion, a voice, and you want it to be heard, that would be the time and the place to go and express your support or concerns or whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's all I got to say about that.
Well, and most of them have, so to say, their teeth in the skin in the teeth. You know, they're farmers. They do that themselves.
They got some skin in the game.
Yeah. So, yeah, they know what they're talking about. They're pretty, well, and Gene especially. Dude knows water.
Yeah, he does.
So,
and so do the users, honestly. I mean, those guys, it's having worked around them, watching how not just the irrigation districts, Tule Lake and Klamath, but the farmers themselves, how they juggle the distribution to make sure that they get their crops taken care of. I mean, It's amazing ingenuity
Yeah.
that they are able to
Yeah.
pull off what they do. And I'll go back to it again. It sucks because these are the people that feed us. Give them the freaking water.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a tough summer this year, but give them the water. Anyway, sir, over to you.
All right. Well, we are definitely in burn season. So what is it? Fremont, Wainema National Forest is a big area, and they are definitely doing prescribed burns. So Chiloquin, Chamal, Cold Springs, Keno, Klamath, they're all burning. And so this is just a kind of FYI. I mean, you definitely you don't want to flood 911 with, oh, there's something burning, but yeah, you want to be aware. There's a line there. So yes, we are burning. I have seen some. I was up in Bend this week for work, but there's pockets, I'll say. If there's a little pocket burn, you see that off in the distance, okay. If it's by the highway or something like that, you may want to call 911. I'm not saying not to call, but just be aware. If you see a smoke pile, that's probably okay. But don't overwhelm 911 with fire. No. Just
Right.
be aware. Be aware. It's all over the place. So, if you do want more info, if you go to the Fremont Wainema National Forest, look for their control burns. They tell you where they're burning. So do your homework, I guess.
Good to know. I didn't know that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you haven't noticed yet, on the 17th of March, Pacific Power closed the Link River Trail, and they are doing some constructions on the West Side Canal near the Link River Dam. So it's going to halt water flow from the dam downstream to the powerhouse. A lot of heavy equipment and all that. Exactly what they're doing, I was not able to find some information on that. But 2 to 3 weeks of construction, and then they should have that reopened. So about a month and a half, I'm going to guess. No, that's not a shot, honestly, at the folks at Pacific Power. I just, from experience, know that anytime you get into a fairly in-depth project, the time frame usually is substantially more than what you think it's going to be, because there's always going to be setbacks. But hopefully I'm wrong. North access to the trail and a portion of the trail will close for 2 to 3 weeks during the construction. South access off of West Main Street and about 1 mile off the trail will stay open, except near the Link River Dam. So you'll be able to come in from the south side, go up, hike about a mile in, and then back, but you won't be able to do the whole trail.
Well, construction always takes longer than.
It does. Yeah, like I say, that wasn't necessarily a shot at the Pacific Power guys, because it just is what it is. Construction projects run along.
All right. Well, hey, if you did put them on this year, it's time to take them off. So if you are running studs, right now you're damaging the road. I don't want to get in.
I think there's probably a day where you needed studded tires this whole winter.
I'll give it a week. Yeah, but yeah, so they're time to come off again. So if you are running them, you may want to get them off, because right now they're tearing up the roads. They have been for a while. But yeah, the official deadline, take your studs off, is April 1st. So by the time you watch this, you are running out of time, and you're going to be sitting in line with everybody else. But yeah, just a friendly reminder, they got to go.
Alrighty, and kind of this surprised me when I first heard about it, and kind of sad, I suppose. But Aspen Dental, down on South 6th Street, they are going to be closing at the end of the month. So March 31st will be the last day Aspen Dental is open. So if you go to them for your dental services, it's time to start looking somewhere else, because they're not going to be here after the 31st. So it's a nice building. I've been in there. I've gone there myself, and nice people. So not really sure what's going on, but they're going to shut down.
Something going on right there, and so what? The bedroom thing shut down. and now.
Oh yeah, well that bedroom thing, the whole roof collapsed last winter.
Oh, well,
The
okay.
mattress place, yeah,
Ah,
right there by
okay.
Arby's. Yeah, that roof could not handle the snow load that we got last winter. And again, I bought my mattress and my memory foam pillows at the mattress place there that by Arby's. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, but doubt it's related. But
Right. Yeah, I didn't. All right. Well, there was some action indoors this last week. So, a fertilizer truck carrying a paraquat or you said it,
Gramoxone.
Germoxone had a little boo boo down in and around Doris, right downtown, and spilled a container, whatever. It is bad news though. So the paraquat is very, very toxic.
It's fine. They
It,
sprayed that on us
it's
kids in the 70s.
it's bad for you. So yeah, it can cause inhalation and ingested issues. So definitely stay away. There was a shelter in place issued for parts of Doris. My concern is more for, I guess, the cars and like bicycles, kids playing around. I mean, it can't be. I mean, it is an inhalation and ingestion issue for sure, but just playing around. Uh, if you're at that point, it cannot be good for like undercarriages on cars. That's a highly traveled. I mean, you have to get through there. Part of Doris. So let us know if you are local. If you've had any issues, it's got to be a pretty bad situation down there. That's not good stuff, really, if you look at it. But let us know. Comments on the video.
We talked about it a little bit before we started recording,
Doesn't sound good.
and I was raised in California, Central Valley, and in the mid 70s. Again, I'm old. We had a fruit fly invasion in California, and I still remember to this day. We'd be out in the evenings. They sprayed at night, but we'd be out in the evenings playing hide and seek, riding bicycles, whatever. They did it in the middle of summer, but they basically crop dusted the state. And so we'd be out running around. You'd hear the planes coming. We'd all scramble. I mean, we were kids. We didn't know any better. Run in the houses. Planes would go back and forth a couple times. They'd fade off into the distance. We'd go right back out playing again. And it was paraquat. It was, yeah, I remember the name well. So,
Now they're just spraying aluminum on us.
right. Well, that's for the better. That's for the good of everybody. Well, I guess paraquat was too. Anyway. I'm still here.
Oh, you are, but yes.
Did lose all my hair immediately after that. But,
Oh.
I went bald at 9.
It's not coincided with that. Anyway, but no, I am highly interested in that. So, if you are in the area or know of certain information, please comment in the comments of the video or bigroostermedia@gmail. That can't be good, and that little town. I'm assuming it's going to take a while to clean up. So.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they clean that up. 'Cause if you spray it down with like water, it's going to rush it or wash it into the drain system. It's going to have a negative effect on things downstream or wherever there's sewage.
It's a mass neighborhood dustbuster
Right.
committee.
Yeah, I bet they're not going to have any midges or mosquitoes in Doris this summer. If it's a silver lining.
All right, back to you.
All right. Well, our good friend Jim Turner over at Retro Room is at it again. Starting off the year, we got Green Jelly coming back. So if you missed them the first time, they will be back at the Aftershock on April 4th. Tickets are $30 a piece, and you can get those at the Retro Room. I don't know if they have the VIP stuff still available. I believe it was $100 a ticket. You get dinner and a meet and greet and that with the band. But unfortunately, I was out of town the last time they were here. but I heard great things. It is definitely a party environment. So again, Green Jelly going to be back on April 4th, and then Tom Arnold is going to be in town August 15th at the Ross Ragland Theater. And I believe they also have tickets available for that at the Ross Ragland. You can go to the Ross Ragland website, buy tickets there, or I believe at the Retro Room. You might be able to buy them there. So, but anyway, Tom Arnold. I mean, Jim consistently brings solid entertainment to town. Really appreciate that. So, check them out, buy some tickets, and go see these shows. It's good stuff.
Alrighty, sir. That's me. So, all right. Well, this guy does not stop. So we did it. Oh, I covered. Yeah, I covered. So Keith Brown is in the news recently, last couple weeks, for his salary band, I'll call it. And he just got something happened with him. He had, I think he was with. I'm not 100% on this. I think he was with the school district.
Is that the superintendent guy?
Yeah, it's the superintendent
gotcha.
guy. Yeah. So I'm not covering. He's in the news again this week. So bantering back and forth with verbiage and stuff for the school teachers. It's just not right. So I'm not saying 200 plus is a I'd be happy with that salary.
In Klamath County, that's a pretty darn good salary.
Klamath County, that's living large. And more power to you. Good on you, I guess. Do the people under you correct. And this is the guy that's holding the keys to the castle on the teacher salaries, along with the unions and all that stuff. But I don't have it on me now. This guy got over a 10% raise year over year. He also gets bonuses. Meanwhile, the teachers and anybody under that are in works with their wages. So I don't know what the fix for is. His salary is definitely taxpayer impact, all that stuff. I already covered that. I'm really rehashing. There's an open seat. We have 4 chairs. I know teachers. I know several teachers.
Oh yeah, if somebody with the school district like to come on and explain.
Oh yeah, that's what this is about. I'm rehashing what we've already covered. Yes, but there is an open seat. I could probably name 5 teachers right now that are all being impacted. And it seems like we've found this guy. So, I don't know what you call it. We put stuff out there and stuff happens. So if you are watching this, if you do want to come on, open format, I'll reel my stuff back in. But it's very interesting that somebody doesn't want to pay the teachers what they need to be paid.
And again, it goes back. I mean, the teachers it's not what they see as a salary is not a realistic number because again, I know teachers and they invest a ton of their own money back into supplies and equipment and that for the classroom for the students. And I don't know for a fact. I highly doubt Mr. Brown contributes or donates part of his salary back to supplying books, materials for students in the classroom.
Well, and it seems like I don't know if it's general knowledge. I'm sure it is. Like we've discussed Kelly Mitney, we've discussed other commissioners. We kind of ballparked their salary. I don't know if I'm sure that's general knowledge or can be looked up.
County commissioner's $88,000 a year.
There you go.
Salary.
So
it's public information.
And if you look at that, and
that's for a county commissioner. Yeah.
This is not the DA that had to go to law school. This is not, a sheriff or anybody else that has in the line of fire duties. This is a I'm not downgrading education.
An administrator.
It's in the pro. It's in. It doesn't add up. If you look at a teacher salary and you look at this dude's salary, I would dare to say it's 3 times.
Well, and again, it's superintendent. I could be wrong because they don't refer to him as Dr. Brown. Typically, to be a superintendent, you should have a doctorate. And I don't believe that he does. I could be wrong. And again, we're open to being corrected here.
Oh, I'd like him on the show. That's where I'm
I
going.
love that, yeah.
He
Mr.
can
Brown,
sit down
please,
and
come on down if we're
see what he has to say about the people I knew teaching. And yeah, come on down, bud, because this to me screams.
And to me, it all goes back to the 41 cents of every tax dollar goes to the education system. 14 cents goes to the entire county of every dollar. I don't know. I struggle with that.
Come on the show. Tell us what your plan is and how you're going to get these teachers paid, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still in a contract dispute, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Hasn't been resolved.
All right. Well, you want to?
I got a fairy tale. I got a little.
Oh, we going there? All right.
Yeah, we're gonna go down this path. So it's a little what if. So as most of our viewers know, I had submitted to run for county commissioner, and for various reasons, and I explained that, but I decided to not pursue that and stay with what we're doing here. But let's do a what if. What if I had won? What if I ran for county commissioner and won?
You should start flipping houses.
You know, there's because there are certain things I've got. You know, I went to a place called Anthony Schools, and I got my real estate license in California years and years ago. I know a little about the industry, and I know people that work or have worked in the industry, and you know, it would be super convenient if I was a county commissioner, got elected, made friends with, I don't know, let's say the county tax collector, and said, you know what, just trying to improve things around here. Nothing to see here, but if you know of any properties where there's no mortgages, where the people have worked and paid off their loans and own their property, but or maybe they've inherited it, but they've fallen behind on their taxes, they're kind of, you know, stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you know any of these places, let me know. And then hey, once I get, you know, a little bit of a list established,
I could beautify that place.
yeah, let me reach out.
It's development.
You know, I know you guys are going through a hard time right now. I know that you're behind on your taxes, so let me save you. Let me come in and I will pay your property taxes and buy you out, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. And then because I'm a commissioner, I would know about grant programs and all that are offered through the government, and I could get these properties, get a grant, and fix them up. And then once they're fixed up, it's my property, right? I managed to pay the property taxes. I had the wherewithal or the funds to be able to do that. I apply for a grant so I can fix up and beautify this property that maybe it was an eyesore in the community. Who knows? Maybe it was because it was a senior citizen that couldn't afford to pay their property taxes even though they paid off their loan. And I'm not saying, you know, that would necessarily be the case, but if I could do these things, then I could start playing Monopoly, right? Could buy this property, buy that property. And oh, my kid needs a place. You know what? Here, I got a great deal for you. Or I could rent this one back to the people I bought it from for a nominal fee. I mean, it's probably not illegal, but I don't think that I could live morally with myself doing something like that. But again, it's just a hypothetical what if. Definitely something to think about, though. I mean, if you were in that position, legal or otherwise, I mean, would you feel all right taking property from people that maybe just fell on hard times, or I don't know that I could actually do that, and that's maybe one of the reasons I'm still sitting at this table and not running a campaign. But that's just me. Anyway, it was just a fairy tale. It crossed my mind. I had a little
That's a
dream.
good story. It's a
Dream,
good
dream the
story.
other day, and it kind of, I'm like, man,
A fever dream.
I might
A
even show
fever
up at their
dream.
house, knock on their door, and say, hey, man, you guys are. I could not help but notice as I was browsing through thousands of tax records that you guys are behind. Let me help. Help me help you. Let me.
Jerry
let me,
Maguire? You
Yes,
going
Jerry Maguire. Here, let me throw you some. I'll throw a few grand out there. We'll catch up your property taxes, and then it's mine. But maybe I can rent it back to you for some kind of fee, or maybe if I like it, I'll just pass it along somewhere down the road. It's just a thought that crossed my mind, and kind of made me glad I didn't run for office. I'm just gonna leave that there. Just some food for thought.
All right, well, I'll segue that. So, as of April 2nd, we are having a. So, this is whatever.
Cross pollinating.
Yeah. So, Jay's Steakhouse, April 2nd, is hosting a bourbon tasting. And you get a flight, we'll call it. Try to get this right because I never charcuterie board. I think I nailed that one.
you got
Wow. I won't say the other word, but yes.
Charcuterie?
Well, yes. So the price is still be determining, but yes, we are hosting this event as aficionados or people in the know.
Enthusiasts.
Enthusiasts. There you go. So we have prepared a flight, and it's not one brand. It is not. It's some different options. But this is the gateway, an opening for a bourbon tasting.
It's a hobby.
It is a hobby, and
Go ahead, sir.
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's something that a lot of people. I think at one time I had like 103 bottles of whiskey at the house. Oh my God, you drink too much. But that's what a lot of folks on the outside looking in don't understand. Is bourbon is more. If you get into it, it's a hobby. I have bottles. I think we just shared one the other day that I hadn't touched in over 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's about the hunt and the finding the unique ones and all that. There's so much to it, and we enjoy it, and so we want to share that. There's a lot of interest out there in bourbon tastings, bourbon varieties, and that. So, yeah, I'm excited about it, and can't thank the folks at Jay's Steakhouse enough for letting us, for hosting us there, so we can do this. But it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, so April 2nd, Jay's Steakhouse. You can go down to Jay's Steakhouse. They do have, I don't know if they're doing tickets, putting your name on the list, but we will have the whole upstairs lounge area. She's looking at putting 20 to 30 people in there, so it should be a good time. We do have 4 whiskeys, bourbons.
Good stuff too.
And yes, we hunted 2 bottles. Of course, OLCC. We had to get them correctly, but they're not bottles you're gonna find here. I'll put it that way. So yeah, we have 2 allocated and 2 entry level. Get you kind of in the know. Not bad bottles, but yes, definitely ones that hit both of our lists. Should be a good time, and the charcuterie board will be included in the flight in the package. But yeah, go down to Jay's Steakhouse for more info, and hope to see you guys there.
Yeah, don't be dissuaded by the entry level bottles because they might be something that you've seen on a shelf and just kind of bypass because of the name or the stigma around them, and you might really be surprised on flavor wise what you get when you compare a $30 bottle to a $100 bottle.
Right?
Yeah, and we've got that and everything in between.
Right?
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good time. Please check it out. But it is limited access, so 20 to 30 people. I don't think we have a final number yet, but stay tuned here or on Big Rooster Media, and we will keep you updated as that progresses.
Well, and also Jay's, if you're Jay's Steakhouse on Facebook, will do their own advertising. We're just we want to promote it too, so it should be a good night.
I highly recommend getting there early and getting yourself a ribeye before we drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell you what, them Jay's Steakhouse, Whiskey Bandit Saloon, and My Barbecue have the best ribeyes in town.
Well, I'll add my barbecue in there, but whatever.
Sure,
Sir.
I haven't had one of your ribeyes yet, so I don't know.
We'll fix that.
All right. And that's all I've got.
Yeah, Bill says we're done. So
Kind of a long episode, but action packed, right? We try to keep you guys up to date on what's going on. So, anything going on that we missed? Again, if you have a business, an event, anything coming up that you would like to have promoted or get it on the show, please reach out, bigroostermedia@gmail.com. We did get some interest. We're trying to get scheduled the president, I believe, of the local United Way office is wanting to come on. So we're working on that. We'll get that scheduled soon, and we'll have a spotlight episode when that works out.
well, thanks, guys.
Yep. Thanks a lot. You guys have a great week, and we'll catch you next week.